President Muhammadu Buhari has conferred national honors on 449 individuals in Abuja. The president and his vice attended the 2022 National Honours Award Investiture. And our State House correspondent Femi Akonde has more.
National honor for deserving Nigerians, the first to be conferred in the life of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, and perhaps the last for his administration. 450 recipients in different categories were subjected to a thorough screening process out of more than 5,000 applications. The President of the Senate, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, former Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Director General of the World Trade Organization, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, and the former President of the United Nations General Assembly were conferred with the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, GCON. In recognition of his President Muhammadu Buhari says his administration will continue to partner with Nigerians and friends of Nigeria in efforts of nation building.
The national honors are not merely decorative. They remind us of an important part of our responsibility as citizens. We must always endeavor to do our best for our country. We will continue to root out all forms of banditry, criminality, terrorism, and insurgency in the land.
For the recipients whose contributions to national development have not gone unnoticed, this will encourage them to do more for their fatherland.
Even without the award, the throne that I occupy already commands, it comes with its own expectations in terms of helping and elevating your people. And now that the federal government has somewhat put its stamp upon that in its own way, really doubles the expectation.
It's gratifying to know that after serving the country for 35 years, the country is honoring me at this time. I feel fulfilled, I am happy, and I'm grateful to the country.
The award, for me, it means additional responsibility. It is not just about celebration. It means a call to more service as a citizen of Nigeria.
My country award, a national award, and it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that I need to do more.
One notable recognition was the posthumous award given to Dr. Stella Adadevo, who prevented the spread of the Ebola virus disease and paid the ultimate prize. Another one was given to the late Abba Kyari, former Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari. Imam Abubakar Abdullahi was also specially recognized for his heroism in risking his life to save Christians who would have likely been killed during a riot in Plateau State. The National Honours Award, established by the National Honours Act of 1964, has so far conferred honours on more than 5,341 recipients. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
Other news, the political instability and other security crises in the West African sub-region are raising concerns over the conduct of Nigeria's 2023 general elections. However, stakeholders say all hands are now on deck to ensure a credible, transparent, and most importantly, peaceful polls. To ensure the process is hitch-free, the ECOWAS Commission, in collaboration with the West African Network for Peace Building, has opened a two-day stakeholders consultative meeting on peaceful 2023 elections and political transition in Nigeria. Moyo Thomas has more.
Nigeria not only provides leadership in the West African region, but also across the continent. This has made a peaceful transition in the 2023 elections imperative for the sake of the country and the world. The fact that Nigeria has enjoyed the longest democracy in this fourth republic, unbroken since 1999, is also a pointer to the need to ensure nothing breaks this run. But there are worrying factors that could be manipulated and could degenerate into politically motivated violence. These include ongoing security concerns in countries neighboring Nigeria, the rising demand for good governance by Nigerians, economic and social challenges, operations of violent extremist groups, insurgents and separatist groups, increase in organized crimes, and the impact of climate change. Finding the solutions to these impending threats and gaps is the essence of this meeting organized by ECOWAS and WANEP, with funding from the Swedish and Austrian government.
Democratic elections are promising because the principles, institutions, and rules associated with the practice seek to give power to the people.
Elections, by their very nature, have the potential of aggravating existing fault lines in societies. Examples abound in the region where poorly managed elections have led to both pre- and post-election violence with loss of lives and properties.
Participants are drawn from the international community, the UNDP, CSOs, police, INEC, and other international agencies. Identified is the need to take the dialogue to state levels, as it is usually the base of violence.
The collation and of who even wins as a president will be done by the state. So I think more focus should be on the state rather than talking about at the national level.
Above all, the aim of the meeting is to elicit commitment of political parties and actors, CSOs, INEC, security agents, towards a peaceful 2023 elections.
As Nigerians, it is important we remind ourselves that we all want a better country despite preferences in different candidates. And it is also important to know election is not war. Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.
Let's talk about safety on the highways. In Lagos, LASTMA mayors are urging motorists to be cautious on the roads to avert emergencies during this last quarter of the year. They gave this advice at a sensitization rally which took place in the Abuja area of the state. Theophilus Ilama reports.
A report by the National Bureau of Statistics has revealed that 1,834 persons died from 3,345 road accidents that occurred across the country between January and March 2022. The report showed a decline of 1.82% from October to December last year, with 3,407 deaths recorded. Despite the decline, 871 fatal accidents and 374 minor ones were recorded in the period under review. These worrying statistics has led LASTMA mayors, who are volunteers in traffic management, to take the advocacy to road users. Their message is clear. Everyone needs to drive safe now and always.
We need to sensitize the drivers or the motorists on the use of phone while driving. Also, the danger involved in drinking, also while driving. And this is a period where you find most of them always rushing.
We are rounding up the year, so everybody wants to meet up with maybe their New Year resolution or something. So one way or the other, everybody is rushing out, just as in, it's crazy, especially when it comes to October, November, December. So we came up with this sensitization to talk to drivers.
Drunk driving as well as other vices have been regarded as major causes of road traffic crashes in Lagos. This men believe with the right attitude by road users, the accident figures will reduce drastically.
They have a full body when they entered into the Ember Month, but because of reckless driving, then they may lose their body. They may not even die. Several people are on wheelchair because of accidents, and they will never come out of it for life.
My message for everybody to drive gently, don't take alcohol, don't be reckless, they should love themselves. They have family and people they are carrying among in the bus. They should obey the rule and regulations.
As many prepare to hit the roads this period in preparation for the festivities, one takeaway from this sensitization is that life is important even as we go about our daily activities. Theophilus Ilama, TVC News, Lagos.